party people, welcome and welcome back to the channel. I'm Taylor, but I go by tramsuebooking on all of my platforms. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to get voluminous curls using rollers. I really was going for that 90s voluminous bob look, and I think I definitely did achieve it. And this look is super easy and seamless and not time consuming at all. So if you are a beginner or you're advanced, this is for everybody. You can do this in less than an hour, and that's including the wait time for the curls to fall and everything. So without further ado, I'm going to get right into the video because I do not like long intros. So if you aren't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to become a part of the Party People family. Let's get right into it, y'all.
I'm starting off with the 3 to 4 day old silk press, and I have worked out on this hair 3 times. And if you know anything about being a black girl and silk presses, you gotta maintain and preserve it. So I have 4 protective wraps on my head because I just got out the shower, and you gotta make sure you got it together, period. Yeah, I'm using a wide tooth comb to comb out my hair. I've noticed that this works a lot better than a paddle brush. It causes way less breakage, and I don't know, it just makes my hair flow a lot better. So highly recommend getting a really big wide tooth comb. I am a side part girly, so I'm going to go ahead and part my hair to my desired style. So I'm going to section that hair off, and then I'm going to start sectioning my hair in the way that we are going to put in the rollers. And before I get any comments, yes, I have gray hair. No, I'm not stressed. Yes, it is genetic. Also, yes, I am natural. I've never had a relaxer. I just wear my hair straight a lot. So the silk press is still very much silk pressing. I wanted y'all to see that. But like I said before, we are going in and starting to part our hair the way we are going to put in the rollers. So I'm just sectioning my hair in 2 parts, and then we'll go back in and section it again. And to all the perfectionists that may come across this video, your parts do not need to be perfect. You're going to take the rollers out, so don't worry about it. That's between you and Jesus. That's y'all business. I'm going in with my titanium Puritan flat iron on 390 degrees. You can choose whatever temperature you feel comfortable with, and then I'm going to bump my ends. I know a lot of the girls don't like to bump their ends anymore because our mamas traumatized us, but baby, to get the volume that we want to get, you're going to need to bump them ends. And depending on your desired style, you can definitely make your curl a lot tighter. But for me, on this side of my head, I knew I didn't want my curl to be too tight. So this is what works for me. Do yours how you want to do yours. I'm going in with my roller and just making sure it is as tight as possible. And again, this does not have to be perfect. You might not get it on your first try. So babe, keep going until you get it. It took me 2 tries on this one. It took me 3 tries on some other ones. I haven't done rollers in forever, so do what you can. I use bobby pins. You can definitely use Velcro rollers, which makes this process a lot easier. But being the resourceful black queen that I am, I'm using what I have in my house. So I'm going to repeat the exact same steps, starting a little bit higher on this piece of hair because I do have layers and I want to accentuate those as much as possible. So now that we are finishing up one side of my head, I'm going to head to the bigger section. And in this section, I'm going to split it in half because all the rollers are not going to be going in the same direction. In my opinion, when the rollers go all in the same direction, it doesn't give as much volume as possible. So this is what has worked best for me. I'm going to repeat the same steps for this small section of my head, doing a very small bump to the end and then adding my roller. And we're only doing 2 on this side as well, and then we are going to focus on that middle section. I'm going to split this middle section in 3. This first piece that I'm going to do, I am curling away from my forehead, and then I will be rolling it in that same direction. If you haven't noticed by now, I have not touched the back half of my head, and that is for a reason. With my current hair length, I've noticed that if I put rollers in the back, it shrinks up too much and it just doesn't look good. So leaving the back half of my hair straight gives me that perfect volume that I want, but also allows it to fall more naturally on my shoulders because my bob is really grown out and I just have not got a haircut yet. For this next piece, I am curling towards my forehead and making sure that it is a tight curl. For this section, the tighter the better because the curls will fall as you wear it. And for my hair specifically, the tighter I curl it, the better my layers fall in the front of my head. So I curl pretty tight in this section. So after a few tries, I do finally get the roller in, and then I repeat the same thing for the last section. I'm curling towards my forehead as tightly as possible. Well, not as tightly as possible, but pretty tight so that the layers will fall really, really well. Once I put my last roller in, I am going to show you the back of my hair just to remind you that I personally did not roll the back of my hair, but if you do have longer hair, I highly recommend you put rollers in your entire head. But for me and my current hair length, this is what works best. And then I'm going to come back all done up and take these rollers out. They are super easy to take out. And I only left the rollers in for about 20-30 minutes, the amount of time that it took me to do my makeup. You do not have to keep your rollers in long at all. And so this is what it looks like. Don't be scared at the first look. Just comb it out, continue to run your fingers through it, and boom. Do you see the volume? Do you see the body? Because she's giving straight out of a 90's movie. What's my movie name? Is it giving Sheila? Is it giving Megan? Is it giving Tina? Is it giving, I don't know. But I'm going in with this edge control. Y'all, the girls did not lie. This is the best edge control on the market. It doesn't leave those white streaks. It doesn't leave that gunk around your edges. And it keeps your edges in place as long as you don't go swimming. Okay? And that is all she wrote, y'all. My hair looks too good. I'm swooping those baby hairs, making sure she is right and tight. Yeah, so let this be your reminder to save your coin and do it at home.
And that's it, y'all. That is all she wrote. Your girl looks and feels amazing, and I'm so happy I tried these rollers out on my hair. If you found this video useful, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys on my next one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment how you feel in the comment section below. And always, 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 always stay prayed up, stay motivated, and I will see you on the next one. Bye, y'all.